Freestyle just lets me be creative. That's why I really like it. And just the community of everyone I've met. And art as well lets me be creative, and it has its entire own community that sometimes mixes with the soccer and freestyle community. There's really no limit to what I can do other than the rules of the game, of course.
Just moments after the U.S. women's national team won the World Cup, just remember thinking it's only 9 more years until you're old enough to be out there.
I think she can be someone that people will look up to someday.
I described my soccer style as spicy, not flavorless. My name is Avery McCormick, I'm 12 years old and I play soccer. My mom actually introduced me into soccer. She's been playing for a long time. She was playing when she was pregnant with me, and it's always just been there for me, and it's something that we do together. She's taught me how to be aggressive. She's taught me how to get past defenders, and especially how to deal with struggling with confidence. She has more experience than me, having been playing soccer for longer than me. And so when we play, I'm always learning new things from her, but at the same time, she's pushing me.
So she's actually a much better soccer player than I am. She likes to think that I'm better, but she truly is the better soccer player. And so when we're out on the field, I pretend like I'm teaching her things, but usually she's teaching me a few things.
Currently, I play center midfielder, or more specifically the 6 or the 8, but I'm mostly a defending midfielder. My specific style when I play is to find passes.
I met Avery about 2 years ago. We met through Instagram. I'm a professional soccer freestyler, so I've been doing freestyle for about 17 years. And then I kind of noticed there's a big youth here that are into soccer, not only soccer, but also tricks. And on Instagram, it's huge. I've seen her plays, I've seen her Instagram, so I've seen her score goals and doing amazing stuff on the pitch. Some stuff that I probably wouldn't be able to do, but I focus on with her is mostly watching her freestyle, her improvements, and I would just say from the first time we practiced to where we're at now, crazy.
I pre-visualize what I'm going to do sometimes.
With freestyle, it's a whole different type of training. It's more individual and it's a lot of different type of improvising. And I think people in general like to watch cool stuff. So from where it was before to where it's at now, I think freestyle is looked at like a very good discipline, self-discipline, just being able to express yourself. And I think that's very important when it comes to freestyle, just being independent and want to show off your flavor of who you are and where you're from. Avery has been getting her touches more from the beginning to where we're at now, and I think it's crazy. Now that I've seen her Instagram, it's also poof, blew up.
So when we traveled to France to see the Women's World Cup, she commented to my husband and me how she was surprised that she didn't see other little girls running around playing soccer on the streets like her and walking around in their jerseys. She noticed a lot of little girls in dresses, and I think that really stood out to her, and stood out to her the way that women's soccer was not respected as much as she had thought in her head by the rest of the world.
I wrote about how women get paid less and they have less respect than the men do when it comes to soccer. It made me feel upset, but it also inspired me to write about it, because I want to be part of the reason that changes, and I want to be able to help people for the future.
I want her to be able to do something that she's always dreamed about doing, and if that's soccer, then I hope she can do that, and I don't want her to have a second job while trying to have that career at the same time.
This is my art room. I make earrings, so you can see those are here, all along here. And this drawer is one of these things that I make where I carve out stamps. I made a Hello Kitty one. I made one that has my brand name, but it's backwards, because when you print it onto the paper, if you have the writing forwards, it turns out opposite. It's like a little bottle of Tabasco, and it actually has the sauce in it, and it's good for when your food is flavorless. I described my soccer style as spicy, not flavorless. There's really no boundaries in art, no limits, and that's similar to soccer, how when I play soccer, it feels like there's nothing that can hold me back and nothing that can stop me from being creative. So there's 2 important things that I really love about this sport. I like the community and everyone that I've met through this sport. Everyone's so nice, and it's really fun meeting new people. And I also like the way I'm able to be creative when I'm on the field.
With freestyle, I think the most important thing is just finding yourself with it and wanting to go and practice, not only when we're doing it together, but when you're like by yourself.
She always finds these amazing passes that I don't see it out there on the field until she does it, and then it's just beautiful. So I really love that she's so creative.
No days off means to me that if you really love something and you're passionate about it, you should put your effort into it. I got my confidence by my mom telling me that nobody's gonna be there to tell you to do something, so you just gotta do it yourself. You just gotta build the motivation and go out there and do it. Thanks to everyone for watching my video. To check out more stories like mine, make sure to like and subscribe.